and I'm so glad to see you. And some of you look like old friends that I've seen before. My name's Laura Davik. I'm the founder of the Crystal Cove Conservancy. The Conservancy is the nonprofit organization that's been working on preserving the cottages and doing other things here. Education and conservation programs for the last 20 years, but more importantly, I grew up here. And so my family started here in 1937. My mother came here when she was 12 years old, and they used to allow tent camping on the beach for 3 months for the entire summer, from June to September. And these people were living the dream, let me tell you. They would come and they would stay on the beach, they'd set up these tents, you'll hear more about that later. But my mother's family came in 37. When she was 12, and then my father's family, not yet my father, he came in 1940. So my parents met here as teenagers, and then they acquired cottage number 2, the one next to the beachcomber, when I was a year old. So I'm now 60, and I've been here pretty much my whole life. So it's a great tour today. We have a lot of information to share. I have a couple people helping me that are going to help give you some hot tips on cottage rentals, and also some good old stories to tell that will just make things more fun and bring things to life. So I have with me today Mr. Volunteer.
Mike Fenderson. Laura's kind of modest. She has a big title of founder. She's the former CEO. So we have this little thing about titles. And I always win the best title. My title is, I am Laura Davik's assistant. And she can never achieve that title. Not upstage here, but I do have a long history at Crystal Cove. Our family started coming here in 1947. We were part of that tenting community that Laura was talking about. And I literally spent every day of every summer on this beach from 1947 to 1960.
Okay. So this cottage here was actually originally the Japanese schoolhouse. And if you look at this painting here at Crystal Cove, you can see back in the day they were farming the inland area. So this would be the Newport Coast area now. So the schoolhouse was located over in the middle of the field, and the farmers sent their children to the schoolhouse to practice their language skills. So it has a very interesting history. There's more of that on both of these panels here. Right now this serves as the cultural center. And if you think about the tour, we're going to think about it in kind of in segments. So a little bit later, we're going to share with you the early history, how these cottages came to be, how they were built by squatters, and how that unique history has helped to preserve them. But we're also going to talk a little bit about some of our number 1 priorities for the organization right now, which are to complete the last 17 historic cottages. So we're going to go outside on the deck in a minute. We're going to tell you a little bit about what's going on. You see we've got a big construction project going right now. And then also, I want you to, when you leave here, people think about Crystal Cove, they think about the cottages that are so hard to get, and they think about the Beachcomber restaurant. And that's kind of the end of it, right? But there's so much more. That's really just the tip of the iceberg. And so we have some really cool education and conservation programs we're doing with students. We've got a partnership with UCI. We're working on coastal engineering programs to educate high school students about everything that's facing the coast of California, from coastal erosion, climate change, sea level rise, all that cool stuff. So there's really lots to learn here. So when you leave, I hope you have a whole new understanding of what is here at Crystal Cove for you to enjoy, okay? So I think with that being said, let's go ahead and go out on the deck.